case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Utah Supreme Court was at the heart of an intriguing case in 1976, Williamson v. Wanlass. This dispute revolved around potentially deceptive practices around enforcing an acceleration clause within a real estate contract. The protagonists of our story are Don and Catherine Jody Williamson, who decided to sell their farm property. The buyers, collectively referred to as the Wanlass defendants, purchased the farmland via an installment agreement. This contract contained an acceleration clause, a provision that, according to the plaintiffs, gave them the right to call for the full balance of the loan if any installment wasn't paid promptly. Everything unraveled when the July 1, 1973 payment from the Wanlass defendants arrived 9 days late, according to the plaintiffs. Acting on their perceived rights within the contract, the Williamsons demanded the entire outstanding balance. The defendants, however, claimed they did send the payment promptly, but got no acknowledgement from the plaintiffs. They canceled the original check and promptly sent a new one with a letter of explanation, all to no avail. The Williamsons proceeded to sue the defendants in a bid to enforce the acceleration clause in their installment agreement. Initially, the lower court found legal solace for the Williamsons in their claims, but the judgment was not without its twists. However, the Wanlass defendants believed they hadn't been given a fair chance to address their purported default. They successfully appealed, sparking a thorough court review of the principles of equity established in past case precedents, specifically the Christie v. Guild and Paul v. Kitt cases. Drawing on these past findings, the court decided that one cannot harshly impose an acceleration clause without giving reasonable notice and an opportunity to comply, even if there have been minor lateness issues in the past. The court deemed that the Williamsons lacked good faith belief in thinking payment would be impaired due to the tardy July payment, thus stripping them of their entitlement to exercising the acceleration clause. In a compelling turn of events, the court overturned the lower court's ruling that initially favored the plaintiffs. The Utah Supreme Court found for the Wanlass defendants, reasoning that the Williamsons failed to establish adequate justification to accelerate payment. The court concluded that it would not have been unjust to accept the payments as offered by the defendants. In a final blow to the Williamsons, it ordered them to bear the costs of the lawsuit.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.